Time to turn the page, Ernie. This is going to be hopefully a better day than yesterday, because yesterday, I felt like I was gut shot. So I got all these flyers, Ernie, and I was going to pass them out. My grand scheme of things was to take these to where my wife and I donate plasma and kind of hand them out into the hands of people, because at the plasma donation center, you see a lot of people that I think are struggling in life, and that's for sure. So people that are probably not in a good place, people that are desperate, people that really could use a helping hand and a friend to listen to. So I had a lot of plans of where to put these flyers into the world to make the world a better place, but it's time to turn the page on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out one last one and put it in my journal so I can turn the page on it. Now, it's kind of sad. I feel kind of sad about that, because I really, really enjoyed my Sunday evenings. Any chance that I get to possibly help another human being, Ernie, I'm going to take it. So today I wrote, while I was at the pantry with my wife, a book entitled Miss the Poop. And hopefully later on today I'll get a chance to read that aloud and make a video. And I say in the book about, I don't have any delusions of grandeur that that's going to be a life-changing event for anybody. But a long time ago, somebody wrote me a small note in a high school yearbook, of all things, that changed my path forever. So ever since that day, I've made a composition of trying to make the world a better place for other people. So there's not a whole lot of space on my page. Time to turn the page. My heart is heavy. But I am thankful for the chance to help others. I know that good things will continue to come to people that need a mood boost. Yeah, I needed one yesterday, Ernie. It was a rough day for me. Now, here in the Picker Palace, here in the man cave, I took down the sign that was there, and I'm going to turn the page on that as well. I really, really wanted to have this water bottle in my hand on January the 3rd as I was facing off against the best lawyers in the state of Wisconsin. But you know what? Instead, I think I might take my toast coffee mug and raise that up instead. Now, even though the Mean Girls water bottle is not part of my future, and that breaks my heart, the Mean Girls aren't going anywhere. So, denying the fact that the Mean Girls don't exist, that's just stupid, because they're out there. So I need, Ernie, you got some tape? Yeah, it's over there, Grrr, right where you're sitting. Oh, here, can you hold my phone for a second, Ernie? Oh, sure, Mr. Grrr. All right, I gotta get the tape. Oh. I sent some emails out with regards to Project Scooter Gate earlier this week. They have all been ignored, as is the standard issue. It seems the common tactics are, we'll just ignore, reschedule, ignore, reschedule. So, do I really think that this is going to be all done on January 3rd? Mrgrrr is a doubting Thomas. Something tells me something is going to happen. There'll still be a scheduling conflict. There'll be something, and this will get pushed back to February, and then something will happen, and it'll get pushed back to March. That's just kind of the way the world works, sadly. I've seen it time and time again when I sat in all the video conferences and law cases for the kids at the monastery. So I am hoping that maybe by 2030 it's all said and done, and then I can start moving on and focusing on making the worlds in my head into reality. But I just want to say this one more time out loud, Ernie. Before I lose myself in these worlds forever, I want to make it clear that Mrgrrr tried his damnedest to try to make the real world around us a better place for everybody. There are not a whole lot of people sitting down here with you and me, Ernie, championing our cause, because you know what? Making the world a better place takes a lot of work, takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of heart. And it takes no fear. And that is just something you just don't see in this day and age anymore. So, all right. Turning Mean Girls into Powerpuff Girls. Well, that's going to take something kind of no less than a miracle, Ernie. No less than a miracle.